David Corson, May 7th, 2025. Oh, about 6:30. I'm out here just warming up, ready to go out there and get a trek. It was kind of raining early this morning. Streets are kind of dry, but they say we're going to get some rain tonight. I'm leaving in the morning to fly up to Cleveland. I think it's raining up there too. And then coming back Friday. But all in all, awesome day. Just got off a 3-hour Zoom call on one of my projects. Saw the new website. Mind blowing. Oh my God. Whew. My web developer is awesome. I can't believe what he just created. He writes everything from code, scratch. Anyway, just an amazing amount of data that's on there. I'll let you guys know when we make it go live, but it's freaking looking awesome. I mean, it was mind blowing. So I'm so excited to get this project off the ground. But have to, if you're gonna make any revisions before things go live, you do it now. Just the stuff behind the scenes and what you want to collect and how you're going to collect it and where it's going to go, and just the cosmetic stuff. You can always make different backgrounds or tweak your logo, but first impressions are everything. And I'm like, oh my God, people are going to freak when they see it. So very, very exciting. And then I was working on my issue. I just saw my cover for my next issue. Unbelievable. It's a reuse pod project for education, and it's a food hall up in Manhattan or Brooklyn, but fantastic photography, and it's just looking great. So I got 75 advertisers in there, so 50-50. I'm looking at probably 160-page issue. Last month was 200, and I'm telling you, man, we got a lot of stuff. We got content. It's all strong. So I'm sure people are going to take a look at it. And now I'm basically closing that, and I'm already working on my next issue because I got to, right after Memorial Day, we've got to get that one out, and then work on the set in June. I mean, the months are just rolling by. I swear, I do an issue and boom, 3 weeks later, I got to close another one. I've been a publisher for a long time, but I'm telling you, I've never seen the days fly by as fast as they can. So it's been a wild and crazy ride so far. Basically 4 months and a couple of days in 2025, but it's even going to get wilder until every day, man. Never a dull moment. Things happen, things are released, stuff is just comes out. You gotta judge what you believe and what you don't. But what an exciting time to be alive. There's just so much going on, and I'm learning something new every day. Right, like right now, I'm working on myself. I'm working on my happiness. I'm working on my financial stability. I'm clearing my mindset, making sure I got everything for tomorrow, what I got to get done tonight, and catch some REM sleep, get up early, get some things done, and get out of here by, my flight's at 11:30. Traffic and everything else, I'll probably leave at 8:30. Make it down there by 9:30, 9:45, park my car. I'm TSA, so I go through there fairly quickly. I sit in the exit row, million miler. I get on, and I'll work for an hour and a half on the plane, and then go do my things, show my face, see some buds, meet some new people, and take some pictures, eat some food, and then crash and get up in the morning, fly back, catch some Z's. And I got my son coming in Saturday through Tuesday. His girlfriend's going to work for American Airlines as a flight attendant. That's what she always wanted to do. So she's in training right now in Fort Worth, seeing what city that she's going to end up in. And anyway, so he's kind of a bachelor for like this month, and only gets to see her kind of on the weekends. And he's like, screw it, man. She's going to be busy all weekend. I'm going to fly up that weekend. So we were hoping it was going to be nice, but it's going to rain once again. Last time he came in about 2 months ago, it rained the whole time he was here with his girlfriend. That was back in March. So anyway, and the day he leaves, once again, it's going to be sunny. Not a cloud in the sky. So anyway, hey, here's what I'm thinking about my word of the day for Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. And that word is alteration. Yeah, alteration. Why do I like that word? Because when you're learning something new every day, you gotta take what you learn, and you gotta alter the way that you do things. And you gotta have that flexibility in you But being an, alterations, or being an alterate, whichever way you want to use it, adjective or a verb, editorially, alterations are so important, whatever you're doing in your 24-hour cycle of life. Business, personal, athletics, sleep. If there's anything else that you do, you always have to be flexible and being able to alter the way that you do things. Because technology is at warp speed. There might be something that comes out tomorrow that everybody's going to jump on. And you got to alter the way that you do things. Whether it's any of the actions that I just mentioned. Just like athletics, look at the NHL playoffs and the NBA playoffs. To get into the championship, they don't play much defense during the season. They sit players, but when the playoffs come, money's on the line. So everybody kicks it up a gear or two. And, it's just, hockey, there's no, it's rough, but man, it's so fast. And NBA, it's very competitive. And you got to bring your A game every night. And the team, they might be doing something different that you never saw before. You got to be able to alter the way that you do that. And you do that either at timeouts or during halftime. You regroup and you go out and you try to execute. But being able to alter things or alterations of your game plan, so important. Your game plan, your overall plan is to win. Your game plan is how are you going to get it done. And if the way that you practice all week, let's say someone gets hurt or one of their guys gets hurt and you got to alter it, you got to be flexible and be able to turn on a dime and go in that little different direction to, get the ultimate goal, which is winning the game, scoring more points than they do. And there's a lot of other things. You don't want to get a penalty. You don't want to have turnovers. You don't want to have your high shooting percentage. You want to have possession. I mean, all those numbers, get you across the finish line. But you have to take action on all those things. And many of those things, if they're not going away, you have to alter the way that you let's say it's raining in a lacrosse field and your pocket on your stick gets droopy. Going to get ground balls is that much tougher. Or making passes, your pocket sags and the ball just goes straight down. So you got to alter the way that you throw. So important in athletics. All right. Business. You got to alter, listen, everybody says tariffs every day. I get it. You got to alter everything because depending on where your supplier is, you're going to have to alter. You got to have to alter and go find maybe a new supplier that supplies that same product. And you might even find out that they do it better at a cheaper rate, even if they have the same tariff. And all these tariff things, it's all going to be settled here sooner rather than later, I assure you. So I'm just going with the flow. And but in business, you got to be able to alter, when you need to. And it could be any of those things. It could be tariffs. It could be, a new R&D product that you're just coming out and you want to have, you're going into, going into a new sector with a new product. Maybe it's a healthcare plan that you're rolling out to your employees. And it might affect the way that which doctors they get, or they might have access to more. Who knows? But being able to alter in business when you need to, and do it quickly. Don't be a battleship that takes, this huge wide turns. You want to turn on a dime and get things done. And you have to have your research behind you when you make a rational decision. That's what alterations are all about. Measure twice, cut once. That's what they say in construction. That's the way you should run your life. Whenever you make a decision, think about it twice and then do it. And if you want to go for it, do it. If not, don't do it. Just like, hey man, if you're pissed off, you write an email, don't send it. Sleep on it. Rewrite it. You just don't want to tick anybody off. And believe me, there's plenty of emails I would have loved to have sent over my years, to people. But hey, maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe you just don't know. So being able to alter, strategic. Totally should be in your verbiage as a business person. Relationships, alter. Oh, God, when you're having a bad day, alter it to a good day. If you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, alter your mindset and make it a positive mindset, and you're going to have that much more of a, success for the remainder of the day. It's your responsibility to make positives out of negatives, and especially if it's personal. But look at all the people you talk to every day. I mean, I went to UPS. I said hi to the guy. Blah blah blah. I'm cordial, and I had to go get gas. I ran to the store. I got to go tonight up to Office Depot, get my 10 cards done for my printed in color for my event tomorrow. So I've had to do alters all day. I had this huge call. I thought it was going to be an hour. I was on there for 3 hours. So being able to alter, just things in general in relationships, it's not just personal. It's everything. Plus my dogs, I got relationships with them. I let them out all day. I'm on the phone. I'm on a Zoom call. I'm trying to learn stuff. My wife's up at the house. I don't like, when I'm home, I let them out all day long. Today they only went out for a couple times. I'm sitting here busy. So they had to alter their, how they're going to live their life. So alter, very, very important in relationships. And sleep, you got to alter your sleep patterns. Just like tomorrow night when I fly up to Cleveland, I'm staying in a hotel. Pillows might not be comfortable. Bed might be great. Who knows? It might be awesome. I have no idea. But I'm so used to sleeping at night because I don't travel that much anymore. So I might sleep like a rock. I might not sleep at all. We'll find out. But I got to be able to alter it so, I can get that 6 to 8 hours. And believe me, tomorrow's going to be a long day. So I want to catch the Z's when I can. And you got to... your body just gets used to it, and then when you go into a new environment, hey, it might not be able to rest the way you want it to, but if you have control of your mindset, it's so much easier to get things done. So that's my word, alter, or alterations. That's the word of the day for May 7th, 2025. From the heart, take it to the bank, up here in your knowledge vault, on the shelf. And use it whenever you need it. Cloudy day, sunny day, snowy day, lightning, hurricanes, tornadoes, snow, sleet, whatever. Whenever you need it, you go back into your knowledge vault. I've given you all these words and things to think about that are all connectors. They make you take action. And you're going to be able to be psyched when it's all said and done. And if you work on altering or alterations every day, every week, every month for the remainder of the year, all the way to December 31st, and do it consistently every day. And use your phone, you're connected to it every day. You are. And use your memo pad or an email. Write a paragraph. A couple sentences, 3 to 4 sentences on how you worked on it. And hey, if you only want to write one sentence, that's okay too. At least you're doing something. But if you do that every day, all the way, you'll have a little less than 8 months of data on yourself on how you acted, how you went through your day, what was on your mind. And you remember all those days. And you can look back where you were right on target with your alterations. Maybe you didn't have enough. Maybe you had too much. Sometimes you can overthink things. That's why you got to keep things simple. Remember, your goal is what's your goal. How are you going to get there the quickest, the most efficient way? And feel awesome when you get there. So that's what I'm thinking. And listen, if you do that, you'll see a change in yourself. Your mind will, your kids, your pets, your spouse, husband, wife, partner, coworkers, teammates. Everybody's going to see a difference. And we're like, what the heck did you do? Well, I worked on altering my mindset on how to get things done. Just like these guys out on the pickleball court. They're practicing because they got a big match this weekend. So, alterations. Such an awesome, awesome word. So, listen, have a great rest of your Wednesday night. I'm going to finish up. Got to get to Office Max before 8 o'clock. I'm going to finish this up, jump in the shower real quick, and run up there with my flash drive, print some copies, come home, get my office clean so my wife can take some pictures, and I'm Cleveland bound tomorrow, and then coming home on Wednesday. And I think carpet's getting installed, floors are done. Oh my God, the garage floors look amazing. They got done today, and surface materials getting there, and I don't know what else, but we're almost done. All I need is the sod installed, and I got to put my fence up, and we're done. Go for that certificate of occupancy or the CO. So, listen, everybody have a great Wednesday night hump day. Hope you had a great one. It's continuing on. You still got plenty of time before midnight comes. Make the best of it. Have a great Thursday, and I'll see you up in Cleveland, my video, and then Friday, I don't know where I'll do it. I'll do it someplace. And appreciate you all out there. Be safe. Take action. Alterations.